The Apple ecosystem. What is it? And what devices and accessories is it made up of? In this video, I'm going to answer these questions, showing you my Apple ecosystem and even showing you how to design your own. An ecosystem is defined as a community of organisms and their physical environment interacting together. So, an Apple ecosystem is a community of devices and their virtual environment interacting together. So now we've come to a definition of the Apple ecosystem. What devices is it actually made up of? To name a few, there's the iPhone, AirPods, HomePods, Mac, iPad, Vision Pro or the Apple Watch. Although these devices are a key part of the Apple ecosystem, it is really the multiple proprietary softwares and apps that Apple has created that form the connected Apple ecosystem. Software such as AirPlay can link all your audio devices with a simple tap and AirPlay your favourite song. Or you can record spatial video on your iPhone to view on your Vision Pro, airdrop from your phone to any device in your space, answer calls and FaceTimes on your MacBook, iPhone, iPad or Apple Watch, control your Apple TV without the remote through your phone or Apple Watch, or even set a reminder across all your devices using Siri. Alongside these softwares is iCloud, which links all your Apple devices, sharing photos, files and even passwords between devices. Another Apple app to mention is the Apple Home app. The Home app links all your Apple Home devices. This mainly includes the HomePods and the Apple TV, but can include smart LEDs or even thermostats. On its own, the Home app has some cool ecosystem features, such as the announcement system, which allows you to broadcast speech to all your Apple devices. Now that I've defined the Apple ecosystem and the devices within it, I'm going to tell you about my own devices and how I use them in my own Apple ecosystem. First, I've got my iPhone 15 Pro Max. This device is the centre of my ecosystem and interacts with all my other Apple devices. For my audio, I have both the AirPod Pros and AirPod Maxes that connect via Bluetooth and AirPlay, allowing me to connect multiple audio devices to one device and seamlessly transfer the use of them between devices. This is especially true for the HomePod and HomePod Minis. I can tap to transfer music onto the HomePod and back again. I use my yellow HomePod Mini to set alarms and reminders. I then use the regular HomePods as speakers for the Apple TV. The Apple TV 4K is an amazing device where I view photos from all my devices and access my Apple Music. It provides me with an excellent movie watching experience, and my linked pair of HomePods aims to provide a home cinema experience. Although the experience is not up to par with a true home cinema speaker setup, it's great when you're within the Apple ecosystem, as I can take advantage of some of the fun features like karaoke. For work and video editing, I use my M2 iPad Pro 12.9 inch. I can transfer video for editing over AirDrop or the iCloud Drive, which keeps my photo library up to date. This part of the ecosystem benefits me the most as a creator and is essential to the way I work, but also benefits the average person in that the photo app organises your favourite memories into folders and compilation videos. After learning about the Apple ecosystem, how do you design your own? Well, first of all, you need an iPhone. The iPhone is the centre of the ecosystem, so preferably an iPhone 13 or later is best, as these are still powerful phones that are able to run the latest Apple update, iOS 17. For audio, you have a couple options. Apple offers either the AirPods or AirPod Maxes for headphone audio and the HomePod or HomePod Minis for at-home audio. Out of all of these, the AirPod Pros are best for on-the-go and at-home audio. They are a great device and have formed a sort of cult following around them. You can't go out without seeing someone with AirPods in. As well as this, they take full advantage of AirPlay features. There is no longer a need for dual headphone adapters, as AirPlay allows you to connect multiple audio devices to one device at once. As well as this, I have to say the HomePod Mini is a great smart speaker for its £100 price point. It can be used to set reminders and alarms and sounds brilliant. The second thing you need to consider when creating your Apple ecosystem is how you work. Although the MacBook and Mac devices are amazingly powerful and great for work, an iPad can be much more compatible with the devices within the ecosystem, such as the iPhone, Apple Watch and Apple Pencil, as iPadOS is much more similar to the iPhone and Apple Watch's operating systems. Although iPad will link with your other Apple devices a little bit easier, this doesn't discredit the power and operating system of the Mac devices, which are able to run high-performance softwares like Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro, and some games. The next thing you need for your Apple ecosystem to work well is a link between your devices. I think the best devices to link your ecosystem are the Apple Watch and HomePod or HomePod Mini. The Apple Watch, although I sadly do not have one, is an on-the-go device that links all your devices while sitting on your wrist. You can set reminders, answer calls, check your calendar or emails and perform other daily tasks, all while it tracks your heart rate, sleep quality and tries to keep you fit. This makes it a vital part of any ecosystem. While it's not on your wrist, the HomePod can do everything the Apple Watch can do, except for the fitness features. The HomePod can be used to set alarms, reminders, check the weather, and perform other daily tasks, all while being an at-home smart speaker that can turn on lights and play music with really good sound quality and volume for a small speaker. Finally, entertainment is a big part of most people's lives. Although the Apple TV 4K box is definitely not essential to the Apple ecosystem, it has some extra features that you can't find in other TVs. In the Photos app, you can view memories taken across all your devices, view fitness videos linked with your Apple Watch in the Apple Fitness app. You can do all of this while using your AirPods as the audio output to your Apple TV. With all that said and done, I hope this video has been informative and allows you to make a more informed decision on what devices you want to add to your own Apple ecosystem.